we were throwing around a couple names and we're trying to think. It's like, oh, okay, what are we gonna call ourselves? And this one time I was driving back from Strathmore and I just thought, it's like, oh, Chief and Council. Then I was just like, oh, that's a great name. I'm Sylvan Breaker. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Lance Breaker. I play the drums. I've never really played an instrument, but I've always kind of hung around with these guys and came to watch the jams here in this house. Sully was looking for someone to play with, and I eventually just kind of took up the drums and started playing together.
Kind of started off really basic, and then eventually came and like started working together as your songs got better. Let's do it. Like, let's try it ourselves. We know all these great bands, and like, let's be a good band.
Yeah.
We've known each other for a long time, since we were kids.
Yeah, we grew up together. Just over the years, we've always kind of been really close, like brothers pretty much. We used to do like walks from M&R gas station to his dad's house, and we were spending like pretty much every other day together.
Yeah, it's pretty much like at the hip most of the time. We do a lot of things together.
Yeah.
Where we are right now is where our family kind of got started. The house is probably about over 100 years old. It kind of goes back to the Indian agent trying to get First Nations people into agriculture.
Over there's the main house. It's where our grandparents, Rosalind and Robert, that was their home.
It's still open to all of us that kind of, all the nephews that kind of grew and nieces that grew up around here.
Yeah. All of our family that were really invested in this are getting older now, so there's not too much these days that are involved in the farm. Mainly just like Sully was saying, him and his brother are kind of like the most involved.
Feel it for myself, just because my dad's really involved with it, and then I'm really involved with it too. One time we were playing a show and he's like, "What? Well, who's gonna operate?" And I was like, "It's like, don't worry. I'll show you what to do. I'll show you what to unplug and plug back in, and it'll be fine." I think it'll be okay for right now, but in the future, I won't really know.
I think we're kind of like still trying to find our sound, but we're pretty raw right now. I guess more garage rock would be a term for it.
Yeah, garagey, kind of an alternative rock.
But you truly are the queen of my throat. You truly are the queen of my throat.
I was writing songs as early as, I think it was in grade 5. It was the first time I had a lyric book, and then I lost it. Eventually I learned how to play guitar when I was 17. Just started kind of messing around with lyrics and writing songs.
I know the show.
It kind of comes from just people that I've ran into in my life, or loved ones that have passed on, or kind of teachings that I remember being taught as a kid.
There's a spot here just for you. know what you gotta do. 'Cause when
For example, Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost is probably one of my favorite songs to play because that one, it's mostly about just praying. And it was, I'd come to a time in my life where I was kind of thinking, it's like, okay, so how do I begin to transition to a different point in my life where my parents are getting older, and how am I going to live without my parents? And how do I keep in contact? And the thing that always came down was just from praying with my grandmothers or aunts and uncles, was just that when you're praying, talk to your loved ones because they hear you. So that's what Holy Ghost is that I'm still able to kind of have like a communication with the past loved ones. I feel, at least for my spirituality, that spirits do walk among us. They're out there helping us and guiding us, giving us strength and showing us paths that we can take.
we go.